ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulldogs offense has the ball first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He breaks a tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 35, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Maddox. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. Hard running there.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Miners line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to pass, it's Rose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Miners want to move quickly. With jet sweep pass. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Miners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quick strike complete. Tight end trying to get in. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Try to barge their way in. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're thinking touchdown here on fourth and goal. The kicker stays on the sideline. Trying to punch it in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on fourth and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. The Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
To the air, it's Maddox. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Wide open spaces. He's loose. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boilermakers. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for space. It's Koff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive linemen with.
The Miners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Rose. Buying some time. He'll throw it. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
And this offense has finally put a good drive together. A really good opportunity here. Got to be smart with the football. Don't get too aggressive. Got to get points. But a chance to tie this up going into the half. And considering this offense hasn't played great, that would be a big win.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Powers through the defender. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Finds his man. It's 4. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Wilson. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. Makes a grab down the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires one high and deep. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Back to throw, it's Maddox. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. Now they're starting starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so they can win this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still running at the 40. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
After the run, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Pop. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, UTEP. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They want to run it left here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Maddox. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets enough. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Got room to work. Shakes off the defender. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Sets up the screen. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
The Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Miners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on?
Touchdown, Miners! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. A little screen to the running back.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looking for a man. It's Maddox. They'll run the screen. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a crease, it's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Newberry.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's 4. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense is
turning it on. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The inside handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Snagged in the middle. It's Riggs. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it and tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. To throw, it's Rose. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that. And right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let him get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
They booted away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time, and get in a position to win.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lots of running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. We'll get it started here in overtime. The run from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
How about getting that big play on the ground here in OT? Great job up front by the offensive line. This has been a long, hard-fought, physical game, but these guys look like...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP! And they grab the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Maddox. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And that one's incomplete.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Slithers into space. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Rose. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up 4th down. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. Fires left. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball